Right, it may seem hard to believe, Oklahoma, but now is actually a fantastic time to start thinking about your taxes. So, of course, the deadline is not until April, but you will be able to start filing soon if you so choose. So here with us today to learn more about what you should be getting in order is Travis Watkins. Travis, welcome in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Always good to chat with you. You're the expert here. So a lot of people are probably like, oh my gosh, it's January 3rd. Why are we talking about taxes already? But it's actually a great time to do that. So why is it such a good time now to kind of get ahead of it?
Yeah, it's definitely a good time to get ahead of it. This year it's coming around April the 18th. It's usually April the 15th, but the 15th is falling on a Saturday, and then Monday following that is Emancipation Day, so they've kicked it to the 18th, which is a Tuesday, so it is really just around the corner.
Yes, it is. Okay, so let's start thinking about things we can be gathering, documents we can be getting in order. What are things we can start doing right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this year is going to be a little bit different than the last couple of years in some good ways, but mostly, 2022 was pretty hard on some folks. Mm-hmm. And so, you really need to start getting those things together now. The IRS, it's kind of interesting. They just pulled back this requirement that they were going to make places like eBay and Airbnbs and things like that submit 1099-Ks. That means how much money was made between individuals even, and have to report that. And it was going to be this big, massive pain, and luckily just like a week ago they said we don't have to do that this year.
Okay.
And the reason for that, I think, is because they are so far behind right now on processing returns, which means processing the refunds if you do a refund. And so I think it's a good thing now that we don't have to scurry around and do all those things. The IRS was recommending that you wait for those 1099s to start coming in, but now that they're not saying that, I think it's a great time to go ahead and get it done if you want to get your return process, especially if you're waiting on a on a refund.
Sure.
So your regular W-2s and 1099s are going to start coming in. Obviously, you need to get those gathered up because those are requirements for getting them done. I think you want to have a tax professional do these this year for sure, and it's kind of been like the last couple of years just because there's so many things that came in, credits and things like that are phasing out, and you don't want to make any mistakes, especially if you're wanting to get those things processed.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of read my mind there.
Yeah.
So certain things are going away this year?
Yeah,
okay.
The child tax credits are the big ones. They've been scaled back significantly. You may recall in 2021, they were actually advancing that money to some taxpayers. That's not happening this year. It's being cut quite a bit, as well as dependents. Same scenario, cutting way back. There's also things like charitable deductions, which we got big. They give us a lot of leeway on those, even if you didn't itemize your returns. If you were just a standard deduction person, which 90% of America is, those are going away this year. You would have to itemize in order to get some of those deductions that have to do with charitable.
Okay.
Yeah.
A big question I think a lot of people always have, and I know it's hard to explain because every person's situation is different.
Yep.
But everyone always goes, why do I owe so much money on my taxes when I've already paid taxes all year long and I've given so much money already? And, why do I still owe so much money? What are some of the factors that go into that?
Yeah, well, a lot of people adjusted their withholdings for one thing. You've got to keep up with those withholding rates. Sometimes you just do it right when you first get employed, for instance, and then you don't check on those things as life happens, as you have more children, more dependents, all those things, and all of a sudden you've got, I'm a W-2 employee with a tax bill that I never anticipated.
That's a really smart thing. Maybe you could check in with your HR department, see what you're doing at work, because it probably has been a while since you checked in on some of that stuff.
Yeah, and let me give you also kind of the big money picture here for this year and for other years. You have some time if you need to put off the filing. you definitely can extend that period. You can never really extend the time to pay. So if one of those situations comes up, a lot of people think, oh, well, I can put this off till October. No, you really can't, unless you use this one little hidden trick from the IRS, and that's the Form 1127. You can ask the IRS for 6 extra months to pay. And so that's a little known secret. They don't tell you about that one. It's kind of held close to the vest, but know that. Be sure, and bless
Excuse
you.
me, I am so sorry
Bless
about
you.
that. Excuse me,
Yeah, no
okay.
Be sure and file.
Okay.
Even if you can't pay, make sure that you file. You don't want to become a client of mine when it comes to owing taxes as well.
No one wants to do that. Okay,
No.
April 15th?
18th.
April 18th this year.
Tuesday.
And when can you start filing?
They're going to tell us that in the next couple of weeks, but
Okay.
it'll be sometime towards the end of January when they start accepting electronic.
Okay, and I'm sure we'll
Yeah.
talk to you a couple other times until
Yeah,
April
yeah, I'll be here.
But okay,
I'll be here.
Thanks so much for getting us started here in the new year
You're
on the right
welcome.
foot. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, Jonathan, over to you.